ready, guys. Playing a little music. Might be a little loud. I think I got it worked out. All right, we got anybody here? We got Time Wire. Hey, how's it going? All right, so here's the deal. I have no clue what I'm gonna do this stream. I just want to hang out, honestly, and you know, talk to you guys, see what's up with you guys. I got a couple things I want to say, but yeah, mostly just sit here and chill. I do have a couple things I want to say. Getting off to a little bit of a slow start, just making sure that everything is good the way that I want things to be. And then I'm just gonna settle in, you know, get comfortable on camera. It's kind of the whole deal. All right, so it's gonna take a while for people to get here, for people to join. So I will just go ahead and start talking about sort of where things are at right now, how I'm doing, channel stuff, just kind of get that stuff out of the way. So thank you guys for being here. We got Nat saying, hey, thank you so much. So I streamed yesterday for a little bit. That did not quite go the way that I thought it would, or the way that I wanted to. So I decided I'm going to stream again today and just, you know, see if today can be any better. I'm just going to keep doing this, you know. That's kind of the goal for me right now is to get comfortable streaming, to enjoy myself, you know. It can be kind of chill, just kind of sitting here a lot of times doing nothing, you know, but I want you guys to maybe keep me company. And that sort of goes along with the title of the stream. I don't know why I titled this stream what I did. I guess I can go off on talking about that a little bit. We make each other better is the title of the stream, just because honestly, I guess I was thinking about streaming and how yesterday I was a little uncomfortable. Didn't quite know what I was doing, and I figured, hey, you guys can help me, I can help you guys, we can have fun, we can sit here, we can chat. I don't know what really I'm thinking about, but anyway, can't watch the stream but just want to drop by and say hello. That's fine. Brandon says, yo, how's it going, Brandon? Hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you guys are all feeling good. You know, that's the new thing on the channel is, you know, it's just for me, something that's really important to me is just how everybody's feeling, you know. Major part of what I've been doing for myself is just getting to a point where I feel good, you know, where I feel good about myself, where I feel good in life, where I'm just happy or content with things, where I feel like I'm fulfilling, you know, the things that I want to feel fulfilled with. So yeah. And I hope that, I just hope that, you know, it's always a good idea to like have people that kind of have your back, you know, to have people that are sort of, that keep you accountable, that help you out, to have people that are your friends or your family or whoever, you know. And, you know, I think that it's hard to kind of do things by yourself. I think that it's hard to kind of just, you know, there's a lot of people who are loners. I would say that I'm a loner, you know. And so I just feel like, you know, it's always good to find people to help you to get, because like we all have personal goals, things we want to do, things we want to achieve, and sometimes it takes more than one person to help these goals become real. And I think that's ultimately what a lot of us are trying to do, is just fulfill the things that we want in life. And nothing feels better than getting things done, achieving our goals, finding success, or just being happy with what we have in life. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Anyway, so with that being said, that's sort of the I don't know, that I guess that's why I titled the stream that. I don't know, honestly. Sometimes like it's hard to title streams. I don't know how I'm gonna title my streams, because now that I'm gonna start making YouTube content, I do want to mix live streams together with just standalone, maybe 10 to 15 minute or shorter, maybe 5 to 15 minute videos on my channel. So I'm gonna do a balance of videos that I edit, and then live streams like this where I just hang out for an hour or two. So that's sort of the goal moving forward of what I want to do on the channel. I'm not going to be able to stream every day just because I have a job, and some days it just isn't going to work out for me. Those might be the days where I have a video prepared. But listen, like, one thing that's going on right now with my YouTube channel is you guys have seen that I renamed myself, so I'm Feel Good Kenny now. That's just because that's just the name I want to have. It's the only thing I could come up with that made any sense for what I'm about. It really represents me the best. I mean, honestly. But with that being said, I'm sort of just trying to get my channel going. I'm trying to add some fuel to this channel, to myself, to kind of keep myself motivated to do this sort of thing. And I think that I'm gonna need your guys' help a little bit. I'm gonna need your guys' help to keep me company, first of all, keep my spirits up, keep me motivated, just by hanging out in chat. And I want to get to know you guys. I want to get to know some of you, learn a little bit about who you are, where you're from, maybe what you're dealing with in life, or maybe what makes you happy, maybe things that you've done recently that you're proud of. Again, the name of the channel, Feel Good Kenny, it kind of is also this thing that it's like, I want the channel to be good vibes, and I want it to be a place where you feel good being, participating in the chat, commenting. I want you to feel good about the people that are here, in the chat. I don't want you to think that, whether you like me or not, that's fine. But I think that it would make this channel so much better if if you guys were good as well. Not a whole lot of people here right now. That's totally fine. Not a whole lot of people chatting at the moment. That's fine. I will just I'll just go ahead and keep talking about sort of the channel stuff, kind of what's going on with me. I'm planning on streaming for over an hour, probably a couple hours right now. So probably gonna be a lot of moments here where I don't really have a lot to say, but oh, just along those lines, I'm still trying to get back into feeling comfortable on camera, streaming, and that sort of thing. And it's all about just getting those reps in. It's all about just doing it more and more and more, so I can feel more comfortable, so I can kind of, get loose, sort of be myself, and sort of get to a point where I can be more entertaining and silly and stupid. And it's going to take me a while to get there, But for right now, trying to lay the foundation for where I want things to go moving forward, because we got a long ways ahead of us, for at least for myself and for my own channel. So yeah, go ahead, chat, say stuff in the chat, talk to each other, talk to me, do whatever you want to do. So I'm gonna just hang out. In fact, I'm gonna turn on some of the background music real quick. Where's the one? uh, and just kind of sit here and just hang out, see who comes by, see who wants to chat. You know, this is really the early stages of something that well, I say this, I don't want to get things too hyped up. You know, I did this before where I really hyped up, you know, I really had high hopes for myself earlier last year, said I was going to start making YouTube content, and then I never did. So I'm not going to say, you know, I got to be careful, you know, to say, hey, you know, the channel is going to get better. But hey, this is day 2. Well, technically like day 3, whatever. I made a couple videos. I streamed yesterday. Now I'm streaming today. One step at a time. We're getting there. Trying to set things the right way, the way I want them to be. Where do you see the channel going for the future? What's your plans? I'll talk about that in a second. Do you watch anime? No. Jonathan likes weed. That's cool. Okay. David says, hey David, how's it going? Hey Kenny, are you living in your parents' basement yet? I don't know if I said that in the past. I mean, I was living with my mom in the past, but currently no, I live on my own. General Positivity says, hi friend, how's it going? Yeah, so everybody just, you know, trying to be positive here. So yeah. What can I talk about? Where do I see my channel going in the future? Really focusing on live streaming, perhaps. I mean, this is sort of I mean, this stream and probably a lot of the streams that are coming up in the future are gonna be really just me getting comfortable doing it. And I'm hoping that I can get to a point where I really feel super comfortable streaming and I'm not nervous like I am right now. And once I get to that point, if it happens, I would like to see these streams being just super fun. I would like to see the chat just kind of going on its own where I don't have to like, you know, really do much. That's kind of what I mean when I say like we can make each other better, or we do make each other better, because like you guys have a lot of power, I think, to really, I say you guys, I mean anybody who watches me, anybody who watches this channel, if you're, I mean, this just doesn't just go for my channel, this goes for any single channel that you're gonna watch on YouTube or whatever website. You know, you have the ability to really make somebody's day, or you have the ability to help people out just by being active in communicating and chatting online with people. And it's interesting to think about like where that would go, because like it's kind of weird during a live stream, but like I would like to set up a Discord at some point in the future, in the near future actually. I would like to set up a Discord. I'm not really sure how that all works. I'm gonna have to learn how that works, but that would be a place, you know, where people have particular things that they want to talk about. Maybe you have a particular problem or an issue or something, you know, go to the Discord, and it's like a chat specifically for people that are on this channel or who are familiar with this channel. And so I want to grow my YouTube channel because I want to grow, you know, a Discord, and I want to grow people feeling comfortable to talk to each other about well, anything, but specifically because I changed my channel name to Feel Good Kenny, you know, it's really this emphasis on how we can build our mental state and our emotional well-being to be at a point where we feel good in life, where we're happy, where we're living our best life, where we're happy with what we have, where we're actively working towards progress and achieving our goals or whatnot. And I just, you know, I believe in, you know, trying to be as realistic as you can, and just not giving up, and, understanding the reality of bad days or feeling hopeless at times, or the struggles of people who might be in their head too much, or people who might feel like you're alone, or whatever it is. That's why I want to build a community on this channel. That's why I want to be positive and talk about, like, encouraging people to be our best, so we can feel good in life. And that's what I want. Ultimately, that's what my plan is for the channel, is to keep on repeating a lot of this stuff about feeling good, about being our best, about getting through these hard times that we might be facing mentally in our own situation, and really being here for each other if we need it. That's sort of, again, going back to the title of the stream, we make each other better. I think that we can do that. I think that it's great to have a buddy. It's great to have anyway, just any sort of community, family, friendships, online, whatever it might be. That's my vision for the future. And right now, none of that's gonna happen unless I get my shit together and stream, be the best I can be for you guys in order to create the Discord channel, stream more, create it. The thing that I like about live streams is my favorite people that I go to, because I watch a lot of live streamers, mostly gaming. And when you watch the live streams, they usually have their inside jokes just for that particular streamer. And there's like, every stream has its own little culture, right? Like we're sort of, there's one big internet culture that everybody sort of shares. But then once you get to a specific channel or a specific stream, specific person, then you get even more narrowed down into that culture of that channel. And I don't know how I or we can build a culture on this channel. Again, I'm just getting started, right? I don't have a culture on my channel because I don't upload, right? I don't live stream. So we're at in my eyes, I know I've had a channel for several years, but in my eyes, this is sort of an opportunity for me to start over, right? This is sort of an opportunity for me to try my best to do things the right way right now, and really do that. You should check out the book Feeling Good by David Burns. Are you talking about this one? Yeah, I that's actually a huge inspiration for why I named myself Feel Good Kenny. Anyway, how's it going, Nameless? I apologize for several, like 7-8 months ago when I was talking to you. I just sort of walked away from my YouTube channel at that point, and it was a very, very bad coincidence that was the time when I was messaging you. I don't know. I hit a rough point, and I just said I'm not doing YouTube for for a while, and I thought I was just gonna take a few months off of YouTube, and then yeah, I have it sitting right there. I have a few books just sitting right there, and I don't even know why I have them there. I should put them away somewhere. Not gonna get into a conversation about God or religion right now. Not really in that mood. We'll talk about that some other time for sure. I've talked about it before, but have you tried LSD or psilocybin mushrooms? I have not. I've been interested in trying, but at this point, it's just not gonna happen anytime soon. Review the book. Because that book is kind of an inspiration for a lot of stuff that I've talked about on my channel, or the fact that I changed my YouTube name to Feel Good Kenny, because like I really want to feel good in life. There's just a lot of good things in the book that I'll probably just make standalone videos about. I could even, just take one particular thing that author writes about in the book and just make that the whole topic for a stream or something. Like I think that over time, that's what my YouTube channel is gonna be about. You know, I'm gonna talk a lot about some of that stuff for sure. Yeah, Nameless, we should definitely you know, I don't want to say anytime in the immediate future, but definitely we should be looking at some point down the road doing what we talked about. But I need to figure a few things out on my channel first before we can do that. But yeah, I'm definitely at some point I am going to be looking at trying to network a little bit more, talk to people, meet people here through my channel. And you know, it's nice to have a channel that I have like over 10,000 subscribers, because I feel like I can just find other people that have YouTube channels around the same amount, you know, in that general, you know, maybe 5 to, or maybe even less, maybe anywhere between like 1,000 and like up to maybe 10,000 or a little more than this. I feel like I can just message them and say, hey, you know, we got audiences around the similar amount. Maybe we can, you know, collaborate or do a video or do a live stream or do something together, you know. It feels really cool to have a YouTube channel of this size where I can do that. And so that's something that I'm looking at, or I'm thinking about doing in the future. Yeah, so that's sort of some plans. I mean, honestly, that kind of fits with the theme of this stream. I wasn't really intending on having a theme to this stream, but like the title is like, we make each other better. That's kind of what collaboration is. Like if you think about collaborating on YouTube, two YouTubers come together, you know, you learn from each other. Maybe you can make friends with somebody. You share audiences, both of you grow together. I mean, that's the essence of working together and collaborating, is building each other up. Each person benefits, mutual benefits. It's always better to have people that can help you out, that you can learn from, that you can be friends with, or acquaintances or colleagues, whatever. Where do you live? I live in Michigan. So how did you improve yourself when you took the break from YouTube? What did you change? Okay, so I can't really say that. So the way that I'm improved is very simply my mindset, the way that I feel, the way that I approach life, and sort of nothing in my life is any different than it was. Really nothing in my life is different other than the way that I feel and the way that I act. And I think I don't think that I hit any sort of rock bottom moment, but I would say that I definitely got to a point where I had a little bit of a like man, you need to wake up right now and like stop being lazy. And it, you know, there's also this like just overall building confidence in myself. I don't know how I did it. I think a major thing that changed for me was thinking about, and this is, there's nothing to like teach here. Like I cannot tell you guys how or why this happened, but something changed in the way that I think or the way that I do things, which is like, I do things now for myself rather than for other people. In some sense, I mean, unless I'm doing something for other people, but I think that the need for approval, the need for people to like me, the need for, I don't know, maybe it's a subconscious thing, I don't know, just the need for the fear, what do other people think about me? I don't know why, but that sort of has gone away from me. That's sort of how I've improved. Michigan sounds cold. I mean, yeah, Michigan is it gets cold. I mean, right now, I mean, I think everywhere is kind of hot right now, at least here. Should take a trip to Las Vegas. Vegas sounds fun. Don't think I'm gonna go with anybody that I don't know. That's just here. But yeah. What's your take on Nietzsche? I don't know how to say his name. From what I've heard, I don't know too much. Seems like somebody that I like, but I cannot really say specifically what I remember from. What does he do, what's he famous for? Like, I know he's like, were there any good like good lines from him, or like good sayings or good points? Is there like subject matter specifically? Like, I can't quite remember. I don't retain that kind of information very well. Sometimes we just do things to get other people's approval. Yeah, that's definitely something. Nietzsche, okay. I think I've always said Nietzsche. I don't know why. Dukehead, how's it going? Thank you for joining the stream. I'm trying to think of if there's anything that I wanted to say that I haven't said yet. I don't know. His famous quote is "God is dead," and his take on self-improvement has become the super. Okay, I do remember a little bit about that. If you stare at the abyss will stare at you back. It's pretty deep. Honestly, I don't know if I quite understand what that means, but it is deep. How's your day going so far? Today's been honestly really just sitting back, not doing anything. Honestly, a day like today, I've just been looking forward to streaming, you know, because I mean, honestly, that was my goal for this week. This week my goal is simply to stream at least a couple times, at least a few times, and then next week my goal is to find time to stream, you know, around my work schedule, maybe record some videos or something. So I ate too much pizza though. I had pizza yesterday. Well, my girlfriend bought pizza yesterday, and then I was left with just a bunch of pizza. Like, you know, like I think so, like I'm eating like a whole pizza in like a day, and I feel like crap because pizza's not really, you know, food that makes you feel good after you eat it. Yeah, no, I realized that was a Nietzsche quote. Nietzsche. No, it's gonna be weird saying that. Nietzsche. Anyway, what's your take on combat sports? Combat sports are I mean I like combat sports in terms of just like watching them, you know? Cool. Girlfriend, Kenny's got game. Kenny has no game. No game to be had. Kenny has no game. I have a girlfriend. It's the same girlfriend. I've had the same girlfriend, the only girlfriend I've ever had since high school. We've been together for, oh my God, it's gonna be 10 years next year. That's crazy. I hate moments like this where it's like, it's already been 10 years. Like where, like, I don't know where the time went. It's ridiculous. Like, no, we met in high school, and shit, man, I'm gonna be 27 this year. I'm gonna be 27 in November. That is crazy. I can't believe it. Like, I just feel like I've wasted like most of my 20s. I mean, not all of it, but definitely, you know, that's the thing, is like, I've always just felt like I haven't done much. Like I'm not where I feel like I should be right now. And I feel like I've always felt that way. Where's the ring? I mean, you know, it's, there have been talks. Maybe soon. But who knows? Yeah, high school sweethearts. Yeah. It's great. Honestly, it's really good. But no, I do not have any game at all. Like if we broke up or whatever, split up today, and I was just kind of left needing to find somebody else and rely on my game, you know, I might be single for a while. Maybe not, you know, maybe not. I need to trust myself a little bit more. Hey, I'm Feel Good Kenny now. What would Feel Good Kenny say? I don't know. Feel Good Kenny's more confident, right? Feel Good Kenny has like believes in himself. I would just walk up to some girl and say, hey, do you want to feel good? I can make you feel good. Jesus Christ, man. No. I'm so stupid. Sorry, Kenny, I gotta go. That's okay, David. Thank you so much for hanging out. You were awesome. I saw several comments from you, and I really appreciate it. That's all I want. You know, if you're gonna be here, you can just, you know, watch and not comment. But I really do appreciate those of you that do comment, because it really just adds to the experience for me. You know, it really, you know, I don't have to sit here talking to myself or just, you know, doing whatever. How do you explain why people feel lonely even if they are surrounded by family, brothers, girlfriends, whatever? Well, this is something that I thought a lot about, because I've often described myself as feeling lonely. I don't really feel that lonely anymore, just so you guys, I just want to make that clear. I've made a lot of videos talking about my loneliness, and it's still true, but less so, right? When I say that I'm starting to feel better in my life, when I say that I feel good and that sort of thing, that's because I feel like I'm at a really critical point right now, which is I'm learning, you know, I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm really putting an effort into my life right now. Like, I'm not really that depressed at all. I would say I'm just not depressed right now. I don't feel as lonely as I used to, not even close. I would say that for the first time in my life, I feel confident and I don't really care what people think about me. I'm able to ignore other people's opinions a lot easier. Just overall, I feel content with my life. And so when it comes to the topic of loneliness, I've always had people in my life. So the way that I understand loneliness is that there's two reasons why you might feel lonely. One is because you literally have nobody, right? If you are alone because you have nobody in your life, then you're going to feel lonely from a lack of connection with other people. But you can also have an internal feeling, regardless of the amount of people that you have in your life, brothers, girlfriends, family, even you could even have friends and say that you're lonely, because loneliness, the heart of what loneliness is it's a feeling, right? Again, why did I name my channel Feel Good Kenny? Because I realized that I like to talk a lot about feelings, right? And feelings are really important to me. And I really want to feel good because there's all these feelings that we feel bad, like depression, well, hopelessness, or like loneliness or whatever, right? So the feeling of loneliness, it comes from the feeling that you are different from people. The feeling that even though there's other people around you, that you're unable to connect with them, that you're unable to, because you just think that you're so different. Like if you feel like you're some unique person because of your life, because of the things you've been through, because of the way that you think, maybe you feel like you're just different because of how your mind works and the way that you think about things, the way you see the world. Maybe you think your perspective is so different than others that it's not worth it to try to share stuff with people, or you can't share stuff with people because they won't get it, right? If you really feel like other human beings won't get you, if you feel like you're not like them, you're not like everybody, you're gonna feel lonely. Because you're gonna feel like even though there's people around you, you can't reach out and talk to them or connect with them. And it has nothing to do with of course we can all talk to people. But the question is, can you talk to people about deep things? Or more importantly, can you really talk to people about who you really are? So that all of us have our true selves and maybe a version of ourselves that we alter a little bit to fit what we think other people will like. So some of us will, be less authentic around certain people. So the question is, do you feel like you can be your authentic self with other people? The reason why I've always felt lonely in my life, even though I have family who are really loving and caring and they say they're always there for me, even though I have a girlfriend, even though I've had people that I could refer to as my friends in the past, I've always felt like I can't be myself around them. I can't be vulnerable. I can't be authentic. I can't be my true self because they won't get it, or because I'm different, or because I'm nervous or whatever. And that's the reason why people can feel lonely, even though you're surrounded by other people. Even if you have friends or a girlfriend or family, it's because it's a feeling. It's an emotion. Loneliness is a feeling. It's an emotion. It's not always rational. There might be some logic to your reasoning and your rationale, but loneliness is more than being alone, or there's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely. Loneliness can come directly from being alone. But yeah, that's I'm gonna make a video about this probably at some point, but anyway, that I took a while to answer that question. I apologize. Went on a little bit of that's my essay for you guys on loneliness. All right. Not many people can have that long-lasting relationship. Absolutely. Hold on, let me, how do I delete this guy? All right, hide user from channel. Okay. Let's see, what am I saying? At least you have a girlfriend. I have no one in my life. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who, don't have girlfriends or whatever, and, feel lonely. I think it's important to realize that you can do well in life without that, but it never hurts to try to put yourself out there and make an attempt at meeting people and I mean, listen, I don't know what to say. I just want to be as encouraging as I can, Congrats, Kenny. Not many. Okay. How do you feel good with no girlfriend? I mean, honestly, I mean, feeling good, it just overall, this goes for any situation. I mean, you can ask that. I mean, you could literally replace girlfriend with anything, you know? Maybe not anything, but there's a lot of things in life that people value, that people find important. Girlfriends, relationships, I should say, are one of those things, you know? Romantic, like, everybody wants to be in love, to find, to whatever, be with somebody. So asking the question, how can I feel good without somebody? You know, it's like people value so many things, and you could ask yourself, how do you feel good without, you know, how can you feel good without money? How can you feel good without a good job? How can you feel good about, you know, without a girlfriend or whatever? So, I don't really have a direct answer to the girlfriend thing, other than, you know, think about it. You know, I don't know. It sounds so bad. I can't. I'm not here to like give the best advice. You know, how about you guys answer that question? No, I don't mean the person who asked it. I mean, like, I would really appreciate if some other people in the chat could help me answer some of these questions, because, you know, I'm just one person. Feeling different from people can also be a motor to achieve greatness. I think that a lot of people do strive to be different from other people, for sure. And that can be a... yeah, it can be motivating. It's like the yin yang, the darkness is the motor and the light. I mean, yeah, I think that just in general, a lot of people have, you know, moments that are what you call dark moments, or feelings that are negative feelings. And yeah, sometimes those things spark or fuel or motivate somebody to change or to be better, you know? Yeah. Anyway, appreciate you guys just being here, just hanging out with me. I'm just trying to stream more, trying to hang out with you guys, just chill, you know. You guys are just joining. I just want to say I appreciate you guys being here. I just want to see I want to see how this community develops. You know, you guys, there's a lot of you guys here in the chat that are talking and asking questions. Tell me a little bit about yourselves. Tell me a little bit about who you are, where you're from, what you do in life, how you're feeling, what's going on. I want to know. Any favorite historical figures? Any that inspire you? Historical figures. I'm not really a guy that really knows a lot about history. Nobody that I really know enough about that says that I could say, oh yeah, that person inspires me. Electric Zero, do you feel like you're in some way or another lower than other people? I think that's definitely a symptom of low self-esteem, and I've always had a low self-esteem, just feeling less than other people in some way. That's something that I've worked on. It's one thing that I definitely feel better right now in my life. At the end of the day, we're all living in a one-by-one bone box that can only fully communicate ourselves to ourselves. You know, that might be true. Thank you, Cheese, for that one. Okay. I think why you feel different from other people is the fact that you can understand or see deeper things where others don't. Yeah, that's always true. I think that people sometimes assume that other people are different. Like somebody else, they're so different than me. You know, there's no way that I could possibly like connect with them. Or I think that a lot of times people, there's so many things that all human beings for the most part kind of share. There might be some major personality differences that maybe make it so you won't get along with one person that well or whatever. But for the most part, I mean, people might you might be able to connect with like most people. When I realized that people don't really care about you and are only out for themselves, it was the best discovery I made, and I genuinely feel at peace not trying to impress. Yeah, that's definitely something that I've always known that. I've still struggled with it, even kind of knowing that. But yeah, people don't care about you as much as some people, like as much as you might think that they care about you. If you're really self-conscious, if you're really insecure, then you might think about like an insecure person might think a lot about, you know, what other people will think about them. And the truth is that they just, you know, like think about some people that you know. Like, how much do you really think about them? And just like imagine that somebody you know thought, oh man, you know, they think that you're always thinking about them, but you're not, right? And most people, that's the same way. You know, most people aren't thinking about you, or they don't care what you're doing. You know, they don't care. I don't know. I used to think I had to be myself to everyone I interacted with, especially when I was a teen in my early 20s. I realized I don't owe strangers mental space, and I focus on those who care. I do think that that is true as well. I do understand where you're coming from there. You know, you just don't have enough time for everybody, you know? So as much as you might want to be, you know, as much as you might want to interact with as many people as you can, strangers, whatever, if you're that kind of person, you know, sometimes it's better just to find people that you do connect with, that you do get along well with, that you, and yeah, focus on them, spend more time, you know. A woman in my life would make a mess out of my pristine mental fortress. Hey, I mean, that's the way some people feel. You're from Georgia, huh? It's cool. I don't really get out much. I don't really go to different states or anything. Don't really travel. No, I went to Florida one time when I was a kid. I think we stopped at a restaurant in Georgia. It's definitely important for people to be happy, comfortable with themselves, for sure. Who do you consider your heroes, models? Heroes or models? I guess I don't really think about people like that, but well, there's definitely people that I look up to, that I respect, and that I've learned from, I guess. Okay, so now I'm at the point in the stream where I don't know what to talk about, but I'm not going to end the stream because I want to stream for a while. So to figure something out. Yeah, right now I just want the streaming to be sort of just to hang out, just kind of chill, just kind of enjoy the time, kind of get to know people a little bit, and that sort of thing. Okay, I guess I'll just read your guys' comments. Let's see. Work out a lot. Women are intimidated by size and beauty. Hey, Kenny, did you watch the Simpsons movie when it came out? Simpsons movie. I did not. Was there a recent one, or was there one from a long time ago? Like, I don't know. I realized far too late that I could count the number of people who care about me on both hands, and I need to enjoy being with them while I can. I do wish I was more willing to let people in. Yeah, you know, it can be hard, you know, to let people in, and be hard to figure out, you know, who cares about you. I honestly don't really think about like there's a lot of people in my life that, like, family and other people that I you know, that I really value their relationships and stuff, but I don't go around thinking like, how much does this person care about me? You know, I just try to spend time with them and make the moments, you know, just kind of make the relationships solid, you know. I want to have good relationships with people. I don't want to burn bridges, you know. Oh, there's an old one. No, I never watched the old one. Can I recommend you the film Man on Fire starring Denzel Washington? I personally think it's a film you'd love. I've not seen that one yet, so, you know, I might actually look that up at some point and watch it, because I have heard about it, but I've never seen it. There's a lot of movies that are popular I've never watched. Are there any comedians you like? I love comedians. I'm a stand-up comedy, like, fanatic, pretty much. I've always been a stand-up. I mean, today I feel like stand-up comedy has gotten a lot more popular just with like YouTube and stuff. But like, I was into stand-up comedy. I mean, stand-up comedy has been around forever. I mean, not forever, but, you know, a long time, you know. Before my time, for sure. So it's not like stand-up comedy is a new thing. I'm sure everybody enjoys stand-up. But like, I've been like an actual like really, like, if there's a stand-up comedian that I have not heard yet, I will try to hear them. I will try to watch some of their stuff. At least that's the way it's always been for me. But of course, you know, and today, you know, in today's world, I mean, there's stand-up comedians that are just new, that are starting out, and there's no way that I could possibly keep up with all the younger, newer comedians that are, you know, in their early stage of their career. But for the most part, I've at least listened to or heard about, you know, probably 90% of the bigger comedians. Whereas I feel like maybe the average person who might enjoy stand-up but not be into it as much as me probably hasn't heard things from everybody. But yeah, I've always been into stand-up. I like, who do I like? Who are good comedians that I like? Oh man, there's a few of them. I'm definitely into like offensive stuff, politically incorrect stuff. You know, some stuff I just don't find that funny, but I can get into stuff. Denzel Washington is one of your heroes. Looks just like you. I think Taxi Driver is a better recommendation. feel like I might have seen that one. So I like Norm Macdonald. I think Daniel Tosh is really good. Really offensive though, like dark. I like Bill Burr is solid. I used to really like Brian Regan. I still like him. He's really good, but he's more clean. So if I'm looking for clean stuff, I like him. Oh, I just watched the Bo Burnham. I don't know if any of you guys are into Bo Burnham, but his Inside special was absolutely amazing. More of a musical style performance and sort of commentary, with sort of comedy in it, more like filmmaking. It was real good though. Yeah, Norm is awesome. I've been watching a lot of Don Rickles, like his stuff that he's done, like on talk shows and stuff. I find him interesting, a really interesting person. Really, people like him, like you don't see people doing things. Like some people stand out so much in the way that they present themselves, the way that they're acting on stage, and it's like you just I just find interesting characters, interesting people to learn from, and I've certainly learned a lot from just watching Don Rickles and the way that he's he talks and makes fun of people in a way that they can actually enjoy getting made fun of, which is a weird thing, But there's a lot of comedians that sort of copy or emulate other comedians, and it's like they don't really have an original style, so I might not like them as much. I definitely like original styles, which is why I like Norm Macdonald, because he's such a weird person, or just got a weird vibe to him, but he's great at writing jokes, and it's always kind of I just love it. And the thing I love about Norm Macdonald is yeah, that guy's a real jerk, stuff like that. Like that's like I love those little things where it's like inside stuff that you have to be a fan to understand it, Oh yeah, Patrice O'Neal. Patrice O'Neal is probably one of up there and like my favorite like comedians in terms of like style and yeah. George Carlin is good. I like George Carlin, but I don't know. It's not the guy that I go to like laugh, like haha. Like he's more of like a ranter, making points, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, so I love stand-up comedy. I could talk a lot about stand-up and all the people that I watch. Of course, in today's world, we have podcasts, and it seems like a lot of big podcasts are run by comedians, and I think that a lot of that has to do with the fact that Joe Rogan his podcast is so big that other comedians said, oh, Joe Rogan, a comedian, has a podcast with this much success and this many viewers or listeners or whatever. So then other comedians go and start podcasts. So now you just see, the internet is just littered with comedians doing podcasts. And maybe that has a lot to do with why stand-up might be more popular. I don't know if, it's always been my goal to do stand-up. Like I've always had like a lot of, I've had a lot of different dreams, so to speak, or like goals for like what I wanted to do with my life, and like if I could be anything, and stand-up comedian would be one of them. Joe Rogan is not bad. I think that he's just not really like the best in terms of comedy, but I can watch his stuff. And I can enjoy it, and I can laugh. For sure. I do like Joe Rogan. I actually watched Joe Rogan's podcast before. I guess before it really took off in the way that it did, because I was looking for, like I said, I'm a stand-up comedian fanatic. So like I was like on YouTube, I don't know what year it was. I guess I shouldn't say before Joe Rogan's podcast. I don't know what year he started doing it, but like there was a certain point where you just started hearing about Joe Rogan on the internet all the time. And like there was that weird phase where that was just starting to happen. And I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but like if I say Joe Rogan right now, I guarantee you everybody knows who he is. Well, not everybody. I don't know. It just depends how much time you spend on the internet. But, you know, some people obviously don't like him because of his views or whatever. Some people don't like Joe Rogan because of things he said. Guys like Joe Rogan, as much as I like Joe Rogan, I don't like him that much. But as much as I do enjoy Joe Rogan's podcast with certain people, he's too big. There's certain people that are just way too big. They're way too popular. So it's just, you're gonna get hate from people, you know, because you have so many hours of content, and if you're not afraid to go and talk about subjects, if you're not afraid to go there, you know, at some point you're gonna say things that gonna get you a lot of attention. A lot of people aren't gonna like. Personally, I don't care. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, not like somebody. I mean, I think if somebody says stuff that I think is disgusting or wrong, or things I don't agree with, not things I don't agree with, but there are certain times where I'll like somebody initially because of certain things that I see from them. But the more I listen to them, the more I realize I don't really like this person, and I'll stop watching them, you know. But I would never like protest anybody or anything. But where am I going with this? But yeah, you know, I think I like more Joe Rogan than like the things that I don't like. But I stopped watching his podcast, honestly. I was into it for a while there. You like Brian Callen? Brian Callen is interesting. Definitely probably not my style. I'll watch him though if I'm bored. Red Band, he's okay. I don't know. AVGN, what's AVGN? Do I know what that is? Am I supposed to know what that is? Yeah. Anyway, somebody asked me a while ago about stand-up comedy, and I just sort of went down this this whole talking about stand-ups. I should probably move on from this. Losing viewers right now. Not that it matters. What am I doing here? Oh man. I guess I'm just, you know, just sitting here hanging out. You know, what would I be doing if I wasn't streaming right now? Who would I be talking to? I wouldn't be talking to anybody. I would be watching something right now. Duncan Trussell. I love, like, some of the conversations that I heard from him on Joe Rogan's podcast. You know, definitely... I haven't really watched any of the recent ones, but some of the first few, I watched some of those twice. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. All right, we're not gonna turn my YouTube channel into a Joe Rogan fan base. Duncan Trussell, Brian Callen, Brendan, how do you say his name? Schaub. We're not gonna turn this channel into there's other places. We gotta move on. We gotta talk about something else. I appreciate this, but we're losing people right now because there's probably a lot of people that like me that maybe don't like Joe Rogan, and they're watching this right now saying, "Hey, Kenny, shut the fuck up." And if you're one of those people, Give me something else to talk about. Comedy, just in general. I guess I'm not gonna move on. Comedy in general is just. I mean, if we're talking, right, I'm Feel Good Kenny, right? That's my channel is about feeling good. How can we feel good? Can we just talk about the like stand-up comedy, like just comedy in general, being funny, how that impacts people, right? You bring a comedian's whole job is to make people smile, right? It's to bring a smile to your face, bring you to a point where you're laughing so hard that your stomach hurts. You guys ever have one of those? You're laughing so hard your stomach hurts. I mean, if you want to talk about how can you bring value to other people, how can you do something for others in the world and society, learn how to fucking tell a good joke and make people laugh and bring a smile to their face, whatever. I mean, like, comedians are obviously, like, that's what they do, is they just sit there, they write jokes and they try to build, they try to, they go up on stage, they try things out, they tell a joke, they see if it works, and if it doesn't work, they go back, they rewrite things, they try it a different way, or they totally scrap stuff or whatever. But it's like comedy, just as an art, or just as a thing that exists, it's it's perhaps undervalued by some people. And I need to get better at telling jokes. I actually used to, because I always wanted to try out stand-up comedy. I actually always had like a notebook that I wrote jokes in. I think some of them were pretty good. I think I have enough to where if I wanted to, I could probably do some stand-up myself. Like, even right now, I probably have some in my phone. Do I like, I have like just a notepad thing. What is the most recent joke that I wrote down? Some of them aren't even jokes. They're just like ideas. Like, this could be funny. Maybe you could write something about this. Yeah, I'm not gonna read these jokes. They're really bad and a little trying too hard in some of them for sure. Next topic, games, favorites. Oh, hey, you actually literally just wrote something a little bit ago asking if I wrote any comedy myself. Didn't even see that. Old school Russell Peter. Yeah, he was good. Healing the world with comedy. Absolutely. I mean, come on. I mean, like, I mean, the song, I can't remember. The song has a point that he was saying, but at the same time, I mean, you could also unironically want to, hope that, comedy can make people feel better. Yeah, comedy is uplifting. Stop swearing on YouTube. It's not made for kids. Wonder if I can find any good jokes that I've written that I would be willing to share with you guys. Just saved on my computer. No, I do not have anything. Man, that sucks, because I know I had some good stuff written down a while ago. Anyway. This right here, me streaming, me doing YouTube, this is a great opportunity for me to actually try out things that I think might be funny. And that's really a goal that I have. So there's two different goals that I have. So, you know, I'm trying right now to kind of get myself to a point where I can consistently stream on YouTube and consistently upload videos every single week. And there's always this dilemma of, you know, maybe having writer's block, or just sort of, I don't know what to talk about, you know, or I don't know what to stream about, or I don't know what to make a video about. And so I have two goals. One is to get better at I think that I'm not bad if I have things prepared. So if I can get better at like writing out sort of like scripting videos or whatever. Or and I need to get better at improvising. When I'm live streaming like right now, I am terrible at just improvising, and I need to get better at that. That's sort of the reason why I'm trying to stream a little bit more, just to get in the reps, just to do it, to get better. Comedy is a great way to unwind. You are correct. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys are feeling good. Hope you guys are, I don't know. Hope everything's going well for you. I'm happy to be here. I will keep on streaming for a little while longer. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. I hope you guys don't mind. You know, maybe there's a little bit of a dead moment, but I don't know. I don't really know what to do, so I'll just keep the stream going and try to figure out if there's anything I want to say to you guys. Greg, how's it going? I do remember you. I remember seeing in one of your comments on one of my past videos, and I remember responding to you. How's it going? It said 2 weeks ago you passed out through laughing too hard. Wow. It sounds like a really interesting experience. What was that like? Did you like afterwards realize like how that happened? You could talk about how music helps us to feel good. I mean, music definitely does, I think, help people feel good, maybe boost our mood or whatever. But as far as like, how does music make us feel good? I don't know. But you're right. You are absolutely right. Sometimes it just feels good to turn on some music, get yourself in a better mood, just whether it's relaxing, whether you want to, music, you know, there's different types of music. So like, maybe it's music to get you hyped up or something, or, yeah. Um, I do want to say just very briefly, you guys are making my day right now. I just really appreciate the fact that I even have this opportunity to just turn on my stream and have people keep me company. I'm just scrolling back on the live stream on the chat, and I'm just looking at like there's just been like, you know, several people that have showed up during the past hour and just, you know, hung out here for a little bit, maybe said a couple things or whatever. Some people more than others, and man, it just it makes me happy. Like, it genuinely makes me happy. There was one person earlier that just came in here and said something really shitty, and I had to ban them. But for the most part, you guys are all just great, and I love it. I appreciate it very much. Kenny, how tall are you? Why do you gotta bring up that depressing topic? I am short. Is that a good enough measurement? No, I am 5'6". Somebody asked this last time. I'm like 5'7". All right, I'm 5'7". So you might think I'm 5'6.5", but I'm gonna say 5'7". I enjoy live streams like this as someone who has anxiety. My brain always going and is overly stimulated. This is a chill thing to listen to on the drive home from work. It's very nice. I still don't know how I passed out. Doctor did tests, nothing to worry about. Needed tests because a few months ago I had a stroke. I still enjoy thinking about the joke. That's funny. Don't pass out again just thinking about the joke. But I do remember seeing your comment from a few months ago saying you had a stroke, or I seen your video or whatever. So I do remember you from that. You're 5'7" as well? Okay, good. We should start a club. People that are 5'7". My next video. How to feel good when you're only 5'7". The funny thing is that video would probably get a lot of views because there's a lot of people out there that are 5'7". Not gonna do it though. I've never been like extremely like self-conscious about my height. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are just taller than me, you know, but I've never like I'm a little, you know, self-conscious about it. Yeah, 5'8" is too tall for the club. If you're 5'8", you're not allowed in. This is just 5'7", only 5'7". The Short King Club, absolutely. At least we don't get back problems like tall. Yeah. Yeah. I can't I'm just thinking about just how things are going right now. I'm enjoying this right now. Like this is nice that, you know, we just got a few people in here right now. We're just chatting with each other. I'm just thinking about, like, if I start doing this more often, if my channel would grow to a point, I don't know, like how that would change the dynamic of like a stream. I can't think too much about this because like I end up doing this where it's like I need to focus just on this stream, but like my head is already thinking about like what a stream would be like 10 streams from now or like 100 streams from now. Gotta stop doing that, man. Take it one day at a time. Natalie, how's it going? Hey, found your channel years ago and I still appreciate your content. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. I really do. Man, I'm getting lost in my thoughts right now. I'm thinking too much, but definitely feel good though, I can tell you that. Good feelings, good thoughts, good feelings. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, honestly, for a minute. Running lately? I've been saying the past couple years, I think, I've been saying I'm gonna get into running. And I went running last year one time. Of course, I barely did anything. I like ran maybe, you know, half a mile, less than a mile. And I never ran again the rest of the year. Then this year, I said, okay, I'm gonna start running again this year. And I said this early spring, and I haven't. I just went running for the first time this week, yesterday, before my stream, because I streamed yesterday, and I just felt like I needed to clear my head, so I wanted to just take a walk. So that walk turned into me just taking a little jog. First time this year. I need to get into. I want to start running more. I think I'm gonna start running. I need that exercise. Okay. Thanks, helped me out a lot over the years. I think it's sad that sometimes you'll never know how you've affected when they never voice it, but that's life. Yeah, you know, sometimes you don't know, you know, how you've affected people or other people don't know, whatever. Yeah. I always try to I try to think about that stuff a lot, like, you know, number one, trying to be my best for other people, and number two, you know, if somebody does really affect me, I want to let them know. Because, you know, you can make somebody else feel good by letting them know that they were important to you in some way, or they did something. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm finding just these moments right now while streaming that it's like, okay, I run out of things to talk about very quickly. That's something I gotta work on that. Like if I'm gonna stream every day or several times a week, like it's not even. How far are we into the stream? This was my problem. This was always my problem before. Why I never streamed more. Why I didn't stream as often, why I didn't do as much YouTube content is because I just never been good at coming up with stuff to talk about. And this would always happen, where I just get to this point where it's like, okay, an hour into the stream, hour and a half, now what? You know, I should be able to stream for at least 2.5, 3 hours before I get to that point, and I'm just being unrealistic, actually, now that I think about it. No reason to set that arbitrary number. I feel so stupid right now. Do you have an indoor drone? I do not have an indoor drone. I think I know what you're talking about. But for a second, I was like, what is an indoor drone? That would be cool to have, for sure, but I do not have one. Maybe I don't know what you're talking about, actually. Does anybody here have an indoor drone? Okay. I guess I should... I don't know. I need to either think of something to talk about or maybe just end the stream here. This isn't bad. I mean, I definitely streamed for enough time to say that I did enough, but I was hoping to stream for like 2 hours at least. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here in a minute, but just Yeah, I didn't know that there was indoor and outdoor ones. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Um, like what the difference was. I'm assuming an indoor one would just be like a smaller one or something. I don't know. Good to see you streaming again. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be doing more of it in the future. Just taking it one day at a time, seeing what I can do, you know, today. Yesterday I streamed. It's my first stream in like 7 months, and I was definitely a lot more uncomfortable than I was yesterday. It was definitely really uncomfortable. Didn't have too many people show up or chat. Today was much better. Today, a lot of people showed up. A lot of you guys were awesome today in the chat. Really made me feel more comfortable here, just talking to you guys. Definitely something that, you know, that I think really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just build upon this, right? So yesterday was a little uncomfortable. I'm probably gonna, you know, I mean, so I'm trying to figure out right now what to do with the live streams after I finish them. A couple things. I could either leave them up on my channel, or I could make them unlisted and just put them on my channel page. So if you want to rewatch the stream, you can just go to the live stream playlist and just watch them there. I don't know, I might do a mix of both, of either just leaving them up or adding them to a playlist unlisted. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm probably gonna delete yesterday's live stream because I did not like it. I'll probably do that every once in a while. I'll just delete a stream if I thought that there was absolutely nothing worth watching. What am I trying to say? I'm just trying to, every single video I do now, every single stream I do now, I want to get better at it, so the next time I do one, I've learned something from the last one. So yeah, I need to end the stream. My brain is just fried right now. I think because I'm not used to talking for this long. Okay, so here's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow, probably around the same time as right now. Whatever time it is right now where you're at, I'll probably be streaming at this time tomorrow. So it'll be kind of a later stream than some days I'll have to do early streams because of my work schedule. Other days I'll have to do later in the day. Weekends I'll probably try to do later. I would like to get to a point where I can stream longer and not run out of things to talk about. Maybe as you know, as I get more comfortable doing this, as as more people get familiar with the fact that I'm streaming more often, maybe we'll have more people that show up regularly. Maybe get to know you guys. Maybe we'll have more stuff to talk about. I'm just trying to build on each stream, getting better every single one. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. You guys definitely are helping me out a lot. Hopefully I can bring some sort of thing to your day, you know, whether that's just, you know, give you a space on this channel to be yourself, to connect with other people here, or even myself. You know, I mean, I guess we can get back to the title of the stream that I don't even know why I titled it this, but we make each other better. You guys can help me become better as a streamer, and maybe I can help you guys, you know, feel good, you know, or whatever, I don't know, but yeah, we make each other better, and I'm gonna keep getting better. I'm gonna keep trying to improve myself, trying to get to a point. I'm really just focusing on building something with this channel, and I'm starting with I don't know, I'm just starting with what this is right now, and we'll see where it goes. But I gotta go because I don't have anything else to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead and play one more thing, one more song, I guess, and then I'm gonna get going. So I don't even know what song this is. I'm sure I've heard it before, but okay, it's this one. And then we're gonna go. So it's an ending song. This is more like an intro song. Well, that's it. I don't know if you can hear me. Hold on. Well, that's the thing about putting them on a playlist, is it would be on the playlist specifically so you could find them. So it would be on my channel page. It just wouldn't be in the video section. It would be on the main page. There'd be a playlist. Instead of clicking on videos, like, if you go to a YouTube channel, you can click on videos to see their past videos. But if you click on playlists, you can find videos that are in playlists, so it just wouldn't be in the video section. So the purpose would not be to hide it. The purpose would be to put more of an emphasis on videos rather than streams. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I'll take that into consideration. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it. Yeah, just honestly, guys, just thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I hope you guys have, you enjoy the rest of your day. And honestly, I hope you guys are feeling good. You guys are awesome. I'm happy. You guys made my day. I hope that together we can lift each other up, and we can support each other, and we can feel comfortable enough to talk to each other. And yeah, this stream is officially over. I'm gonna end the stream now. And there's gonna be another one. So gotta take life one day at a time, and for me, building up my streaming ability one stream at a time. So